Hey guys, so we are back today at Universal Studios for a rope drop. So it is about 7:30 here in the morning. We parked in Prime. Valet parking wasn't open today, or at least right now. It's a little bit too early because the park doesn't actually open until 8 for early park admission. So right now we're just heading inside, maybe get some coffee. So I'll see you there. Alright, so this right here is actually valet parking, but as you can see it's closed for right now. Alright guys, so I just got through the ticket scanner and now I am going to head over to Despicable Me. Haven't been on that ride yet, so I'm gonna pop in there and see what this is all about.
A real loose cannon. Agnes, the cute one. Inquisitive, adorable, lover of unicorns.
So Minions was kind of a cute ride. My biggest complaint is I believe this actually used to be more of a 4D ride, so you had glasses and everything. But now you don't get glasses and you can see all the ride seating and stuff kind of moving around, so it kind of took away from the experience a little bit. So on to the next one. That's the good thing about rope dropping in the morning. Everybody's heading over to Islands of Adventure for Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. So right now it's basically a walk-on for the month. The Mummy is still one of my favorite rides here at Universal Studios. 10 out of 10. On to the next. As you guys can see, Diagon Alley isn't near as busy early in the morning. So now would be the time to come and take all your photos. Off to Gringotts. Alright guys, so this is a single rider line. You do miss most of the queue going this way. So if you've never seen the queue, I would suggest going the other way. But if you have, this is definitely an easy way to go if you're a single rider. Alright, so just got off the Gringotts ride. It is the only ride inside of Diagon Alley, and it is a 10 out of 10. On to the next. Next stop, Men in Black.
Can you give me the Kia phone at 1862? I can find about the need. I'm thinking, that's your old Kia phone at 1862.
Sure, they look like ordinary citizens, walking down their ordinary streets, living their ordinary lives. But beneath those ordinary exteriors lie visitors from...
Alright guys, so just got done with Men in Black. Men in Black is such a fun ride. It gets you out of the AC and a little bit of nostalgia too. The only complaint I would have, and the only reason it's not getting 10 stars, is because the seats are very narrow. So you're very squished up to the person right next to you, so it doesn't give you a whole lot of, you know, space to aim and shoot and everything. So out of everything, I'd probably give this ride an 8 out of 10. Next ride, Simpsons. Alright guys, so we just got off of the Simpsons ride. By far, this is probably one of my least favorite rides here in the park. It's very jerky, gives me headaches every time I go on it. Honestly, I'd probably rate it like a 4 out of 10. It's nice to get out of the, you know, heat and everything, but not my favorite. Alright guys, so it is about 9:30 in the morning. It's been about 2.5 hours since we got here. And so far, Universal Orlando side is still pretty slow. Everybody over at Islands of Adventure right now. So, we got some little baby ducks right over here too. We are off to ET. So there's a pretty good line going in right now. Hopefully we won't be waiting too terribly long. This is one of those rides that has that nostalgia smell. You know, when you smell certain things, it brings back memories. This was one of the rides I remember going on when I was a kid. Now, this ride doesn't usually open until 10 a.m., but it does look like they're letting all of us in here about half an hour early.
Oh no.
ET, check. So just got off of this ride and it's super smooth, air conditioned. Don't go crazy fast or anything like that. Honestly, 8 out of 10, mainly just because of the nostalgia smell. I don't know. It's time to save the Earth from the Decepticons. Transformers.
You guys are my navigators, so if anyone sees trouble...
Security breach, level 2, lockdown.
Uh-oh, that's trouble, all right. Watch out! It's Ravage! He's after the Allspark! No! You gotta catch him! Behind you! Got it! Mission to go! Come on, let's get out of this city! Autobots,
Alright guys, so Transformers is your typical 4D ride, not too jerky, 10 out of 10. Alright, so right now we are walking over here towards Jimmy Fallon. Right here is actually one of the Christmas shops here inside of Universal. It is open whenever the park is open. It's not open just during Christmas time. So you can buy Christmas ornaments and stuff like that for the following year for Christmas. It's another one of those rides that gets you out of the AC. Looks like there's quite a few people lined up over here near the Olympics area. Jimmy Fallon.
welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here, you made it. This is the place to be. I'm your host, Jimmy Fallon, and this is the race through New York. This is very exciting, guys. In a few minutes, we're gonna go head-to-head in a high-speed, action-packed race through New York City. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building. But before we start, I have to tell you about some very important safety precautions. But I don't want to talk about them. That's boring. I want to rap about them. Do you know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're saying you want me to rap the race through New York safety precautions.
That's right, Roots. Give me a beat.
Jimmy Fallon, Race Through Manhattan, 9 out of 10. The only reason I didn't get a 10 out of 10 is because the seats are nothing but wood, so they're not the most comfortable in the world.
You better let them hear it! They put in the time, you can put in the voice!
Now I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me. I wanna be a man cub, and stroll right into town, and be just like the other men. I'm tired of walking around, oh, and it's like me. Oh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true. And it's like me. And like to see human too. Oh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true. And it's like me. And like to see human too. I wanna. Now don't try to kid me, man cub. I made a deal with you. What I desire is man's red fire to make my dream come true. Now give me the secret, man cub. Come on, clue me what to do. Give me the power of man's red flower so I can be like you. Oh. You see it's true. And it's like me. And like to be human too. Oh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true. And it's like me. And like to be human too. Oh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. You see it's true. And it's like me. And like to be human too. And like to be human too. And like to be human too.
Universal Studios! Put your hands together and make some noise for the World Dance Competition! Well done, everyone! Well done in...
Alright guys, so that was the World Dance Competition here at Universal Studios. They've been training for months for that moment right there, and I think that they did fantastic. So right now I believe we have completed most of the rides over here in Universal Studios side. We are now heading over to Islands of Adventure to see what's going on over there. If you didn't believe me when I said it was a good idea to get here early for a rope drop to ride some of the smaller rides, this is the reason why. Alright guys, so a little update. It is now 10:30. We are walking over to Islands of Adventure. Now right over here, I showed you guys the Chocolate Emporium last time. I finally got a reservation for them for 2 weeks from yesterday. So at least I have our name in. So hopefully we'll get to try that here pretty soon. Other than that, honestly for Sunday, it's not super busy. It's kind of nice. Cloud coverage is nice too. It's not too hot out here. I think when I checked earlier, it said it was like 84. Way better than the 93 it's been feeling the last couple of weeks. Alright guys, first ride in IOA is Spider-Man.
I've never seen anything like that, but like
Alright guys, just got done with Spider-Man. Give it a 9 out of 10. Very smooth, other than one part in it where it vibrates the whole chair. That one's a little jerky. Other than that, on to the next. Looks like we got Captain America right over here doing a meet and greet. How many of you guys actually play these carnival games over here? Every time I walk past here, I never see anybody at them. Right over here, we have Popeye. All right, next ride is gonna be Kong. I'm hoping to have a single rider line because the wait is about 50 minutes, so we're about to find out. All right, so there is a 50-minute wait. I don't plan on waiting 50 minutes. So on to the next. It does look like they started bringing back some of the props out here too. All right, let's get bigger digs. One last chance. Actually, it doesn't look like too long of a wait today. Alright guys, so I decided to try the bacon cheeseburger again. As you guys can hear, I'm right next to the Velocicoaster, so an awesome view. You can see the wait and the queue all the way down there. But let's get back to this burger. So this time it already looks so much better than it did last time. I got my free refill from my Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. So let's try this burger. Alright guys, we just left Burger Digs, and this time was much better. It's still a little on the dry side, but you know, sometimes you can't help that. Today I would probably rate them about a 7 out of 10, so they gained a couple points versus last time, just because the quality of food was much better. So right now we are heading into Hogsmeade. We're gonna try and get on Forbidden Journey. We'll be stopping in there after we get out. Forbidden Journey, 10 out of 10. So heading into Hogsmeade, I've actually never noticed this right here before. I don't know if that's new or if I've just completely blind to it. I like doing Alright guys, this concludes our video for the day. If you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed going on all the rides with me today, please hit that subscribe button and hit like. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.